What's going on there, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Tuesday. Welcome. We're finally back. It's been a hot damn minute. We finally got the boys all gathered up here to to run through some stuff. We got some stuff to dive into today, and I don't think everyone's super happy. Whatever. Hopes for what happens on Wednesday and Thursday this week. I don't know. We'll see. But we'll dive into that. But gentlemen, first, how are you guys doing? How was Adam, you had your Thanksgiving like 3 months ago, and then Joe had his Thanksgiving. But hopefully you guys had a good weekend, extended weekend.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was for me. It was just a regular day, but it was my first actually day, U.S. Thanksgiving that I got to stay home and watch football for, because normally I'm working. So it was nice to actually hang out and watch football all day and not
right.
have to be like, oh, I gotta look at the highlights when I get home. But no, it was good. Other than that, it was good. And then Blitz started. So, and then maybe not so good.
Yeah, this weekend, it was really honestly, it was getting back to work for me, at least, because I kind of took I think we all kind of took a semi breakish going into Blitz and everything. And it also with Blitz starting in the middle of Thanksgiving Day. So I spent 3/4 of Thanksgiving just by myself. And then I got to be with my family really late at night. That kind of sucked. And then just the Blitz part starting early. But yeah, I was just, even though Blitz was, and we'll talk about even though Blitz was it was disappointing for a lot of people. I've just been happy to get back to uploading and streaming literally every day. I've uploaded and streamed, I think, for 4 or 5 days straight, and it's going to continue now into this week. So I'm kind of happy to get back in the groove of things.
Right,
so it was a little bit I wasn't doing anything for a week, and I hated it. I hated just doing nothing.
Yeah. Good. Glad to have you back on the grind and digging in as we get into, this is supposed to be in the middle of our busiest time, right? Supposed to have Harvest and then Blitz and then Zero Chill around the corner. We got Team Diamonds on Thursday. Another new, I guess, call it a program on Monday. We'll dive into that though in a minute, and I'm sure unveil some frustrations. But let's go back in time a little bit. Let's go back to last week. Schedule comes out, right? All expecting Harvest Part 2. Nope. Weird. Strange to have Harvest Part 2 coming out on this Thursday after Thanksgiving, but we'll dive into that in a minute too. What's being prepped and planned for that going in. But let's talk about Blitz for I don't want to spend too much time on it, because honestly, I just frustrated with it for a multitude of reasons, right? But I'll let you guys kind of give me your overview of Blitz, what you did do, and what you guys, I think, more glaringly didn't see happen.
Yeah, so for me, I didn't have the best news over the weekend, but I did get to jump in, and I missed out on, I think it was Friday night and Saturday night. I missed out on the two offers. But I was in both your streams when you guys were streaming it, and you guys seemed pretty okay, well, what am I doing here? I found more snipes on Monday morning when I started streaming again.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I found more snipes on Monday than I did throw Blitz at all. Straight up. Thoughts? How did you find any snipes?
Yeah, Blitz was pretty depressing for the most part. I still actually, now that I'm kind of looking back at it, I still actually really enjoyed the 4 or 5 days, because the market was if you compare the market, from Harvest Part 1 week to where it was during Blitz, it was significantly down. So once I kind of pretty much over the first day and first 2 days, I'm okay, the better offers are Saturday and Sunday. I'm expecting that's when the market is gonna even tank even more. Once I accepted that the market wasn't dropping any lower, and I'm okay, 89 overalls are going to stay at 70K. They're not going to 60 or 50K. It definitely changed a little bit my perspective of Blitz, because I was able to just start, and then I just started to continue to buy. So definitely, we're going to talk about it, but it was probably the worst Blitz we've had. And I didn't even feel like the offers for the people spending money were even, remotely. I think the Serious Madden, my friend, said it best. If those offers were literally in the store normally, they wouldn't grab anybody's attention. So why especially during Blitz? would they get people, to spend money. And like, yeah, you had the offers at nighttime, like the one per day that were available for 2 hours. But even those, like the Fury pack wasn't that good. The quarterback pack, like you're really not making that much. I think my biggest thing for the packs is like, at least what I know what people want is they want upside. And a lot of these packs did not have any upside. Like it was, you got pretty much what you paid for. Like, damn, you're spending $50 and you're getting a 90 overall most feared card and an 89 overall AKA card. Like it's not really that fun. So it is what it is. I mean, at least the market, like again, for like the second half of Blitz, I still had a blast because I kind of understood like, hey, the market's gonna stay this cheap or it's not gonna go down anymore. Let's start to buy, and it's gonna set us up, especially with Team Diamonds now coming this week. It ended up not being too bad with Adam. Like yesterday, I don't consider yesterday part of Blitz. I really don't. But yesterday was really, really good. I mean, in buying. So yeah, that's my take on Blitz.
That's where I saw like the good prices. Like it just felt like there was no one buying the special offers, and even if they did, like I watched a few streamers like post like community pack pulling, and it was bad. Like it was, the plus felt like it was silent. Like there's barely anyone got more than what they were.
Yeah, no, like my chat, it was like the whole, like we had like it was still like it was the normal, like for many streamers, like Blitz was popping, man, viewership, and it was like the vibe of like the chat and me. I mean, I was trying to stay upbeat and trying to be as energetic as possible and like keep it like positive, but the whole chat is just like, damn, like there ain't really any getting like it's just like it'd be like it felt like a normal weekend on the market, like just a normal listing. It's not like if you remember Blitz years past, like an offer would come out, you'd refresh, and there'd be 15 listings on that one refresh, and like we're seeing it's going one by one. So it's just like a normal weekend, just the prices happen to be way cheaper than the week before. That's pretty much all it was.
Yeah. I echo all of those sentiments. It was just weird. It was just a weird Blitz. Like, okay, we had like our early drop off in price, right? Like the market did come down, like you said, substantially from like part one of Harvest, which was cool, right? It's just still a good time if you're no money spent or low on coins, whatever. You can still buy in. Still was a good time to go ahead and build your team up. The store offers were abysmal, right? Like, I don't know, man. Like the Fury pack, I thought would be like a Fire Fantasy pack, which used to guarantee you like 3 good cards for you to pick from. And so we opened it and then chat to the same thing. I'm like, I got 287s at 89. I'm like, what the fuck is that? That's not, you know what I mean? Like, what is that? Like, that's nothing. That's a fucking Star Elite pack. It's just crazy. Like horrendous, right? And it even, like you said, like the special offers. I had people ripping a lot of the Legend Platinum pack, that like 486 pluses and the 80 plus platinum players, and they literally all chimed in like, I got 486s and 680s. Like the plus was beyond dead silent. It was absolutely ridiculous.
No, yeah, that's what I kept getting the vibe from on my chat. Like the plus, like an 89 plus pack, like you'd be like, oh, you're gonna pull a bunch of 90s, like 91s are gonna like tank. Like no, it's 90% 89s, and it's like, damn.
I did not see 90s drop below 110.
Dude,
maybe Angry Runs maybe a couple.
Angry Runs the first night, and that was it. At least that was a good coin maker. If you're able to buy those like 85, 90, they bounce right back up the next day. And then weirdly did not come back down for the second offer that had 2 of them. My only thought is everybody's saving them, right? Everybody must be saving them. I think Monday sniping was good because I feel like a lot of people saved those Triumph packs for the new Cover Athlete program. Which I still don't want to go into and talk about.
The Cover Athlete special offer was like pretty damn good too. Like, you're spending $50 and you're getting potentially an LTD that's 2 million coins and 92, and then there's a bunch of other 87.
I have a major gripe with that though. We'll go into that next though. But still about Blitz. So I think one other big piece that killed a lot of it, I do not like the 6 and 10 p.m. only offer times.
Yeah, I think that they just messed that up themselves.
Right. I understand really they probably wanted to keep it more simple, right?
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, I think the intent was, I think it was, let's try something new, right? We'll put it out at 6 and 10 p.m. This way people that are busy, they can plan their days a little bit better. Whatever, the casuals know when they got to get on. But for like, this is a program where this used to be every 4 hours you had to be on, and you know what I mean? You got a login perk for logging in. There were store offers every 4 hours. People were hyped up all day long. There was stuff to do. And now they're like 6 and 10. See you tomorrow. Oh,
Yeah.
and then you log
like
on and nothing happened at 6 and 10. Like
Yeah.
you log on, if you wanted to buy your pack, that was it. Like I streamed every night from 6 until like 6:45. I was like, all right, well, nothing happened. See y'all at 10. We get on at 10. By 10:20, I'm like, all right, see y'all tomorrow. Like this is useless. It was just like, it killed the whole vibe a bit. It killed everything. It was just seemed like a non-event. Horrible. And then like, you know, no drops over the weekend. No, you know what I mean? Like this is your hyped up weekend, and you're just like, the weekend that you want your player base on the game as much as possible, they completely negated any reason for you to be on the game. Right? The longer you're playing the game, I feel like the better odds you have of getting even a casual to go like, man, I've been staring at this pack for 3 hours. I feel like I'm going to buy it. Now you get on and be like, no, deuces, and you're gone because you have no other reason to stay around. Just
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. It was just I think this whole outlay of it was just very, very poorly done.
They oversimplified it. I think that hurt.
Yeah,
I think they did.
And that's been a concerted effort for years, right? Because our programs used to be too far in depth, right? They did. They used to be too far in depth. So they were like, okay, let's simplify it. I think it's gone too far now.
Yeah.
Where every program is copy and paste. Every overall jump is copy and paste. We know what to do. You know what I mean? For us, for our viewers, you know, for the guys in our Discords and subscribe to the channels and whatnot, like, it makes it easier, right? It's almost dummy bulletproof to make a gazillion coins whenever the hell you want. But for the casual gamer that gets on, there's just nothing going on ever anymore. I don't know, it's disappointing the way things just kind of turned out in terms of content this year. And Blitz was, I think, like the biggest glaring like star on top of the tree of disappointment, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think like, and when a lot of people say like I think we were talking about it before, like all about money, but clearly they didn't do a good job making money, I don't think.
Right? Yeah. Like I say that for as much as, you know, everybody says, oh, EA only cares about money. They're greedy, this and that. They're a company. They have to make money. But for a company that needs to make money, I think they are frigging terrible at it. Right? Like I don't know. I probably in about 8 minutes could come up with 14 other bundles that were really good for people and people would have bought a ton of. Right. But now we got on even the ones that I was kind of hyped up for, right? The Sunday night, I'm like, cool. And I saw it. I'm like, this is a 90 overall Legend X player, period. There's 3 of them in the game. They're all 400K already. What the hell am I buying this for? For what, a couple 87 plus unstoppable players that, surprise, surprise, I'm going to get 87s out of? Like this was that was literally $100 bundle. And the only thing worth a shit out of it were 2 90 plus Angry Runs packs.
Yep.
Horrendous. Like, where is it? Like, you know what I mean? Where's the excitement here? Where's the, like, it's absurd. I don't get it. I honest to God feel like I could come up with at least a dozen bundle pack offers that would get people excited again. Like even like, I don't care if you give me a bullshit name. If you call it a cornucopia pack, people are going to go buy it. I don't know why it's so hard. I don't know why it's so hard to come up with, right? Like, I don't get it. But enough about Blitz because it was by far, I think we all concur, the worst Blitz we've seen, I think, ever in Madden.
I just miss those training offers. I miss just everyone being able to like engage in content. Like, not even if you're just like, I don't care that it was gonna be money. Like, it has to be mostly money spent, but like it was all money spent, and there was literally nothing to engage with. It wasn't even good money spent for it.
Yeah,
that bothered me the most. Yeah.
Right. Especially when early on we had actually good offers in the store, right? Like those super offers were good. There was, you know, toppers were good. And then we get to Blitz and we're like, hey, store offers, cash offers have been good all year. Let's see what Blitz has. And Blitz just dropped the ball. And they were the worst cash offers I think we've seen all year. Disappointing. Speaking of cash, though, let's roll into yesterday. Other athletes come out. Cards are ridiculoly good, right? Yeah. Ray Lewis is stupid. 1 AP film study and 0 AP lurk artist. Oh my God. Very that's good. Dumb. That's dumb good. Crazy good card. But you can't, it's not a program. I'll say it's not a program. We took out AKAs on Monday, right? A legitimate program. And decided to put in limiteds on Monday. I think that's a swing and a miss. I don't know. You guys talk me off a cliff on this because so far I hate this program with a passion.
I don't get me wrong. I don't even want to call it a program. Like remember like the LTDs on Thursdays we would get.
Yeah.
It was just that's all. Then you knew that's what you were getting. Like you had to try to pull packs for it. I think if they kind of advertised it like that and without taking away AKA where you can still engage in a program on Monday, I don't think people would be upset because the cards are really really good. I just don't really understand the 92 and 93. You can't build the 92, so why is that there? I don't understand
that's
it.
really my only issue with it.
Yeah.
If the 92 was available to be built through sets, either like they had baby cards or they had they used any overall, I think people would be fine with the program.
Right.
But yeah, it is weird how both of them are just in. I could see them definitely changing it and making the 92 available through sets. I don't know, because I mean, are we just going to be getting that same $50 offer in the store every single Monday? Because if it's not, then the 93 overall is going to be that both cards are not like, if there's not a store offer that gives out a 92 plus, or like soon to be a 93 plus, like these cards are going to be the only reason they're even on the market right now is because that $50 offer. So I'm very curious to see if like they're just going to drop that same offer every single Monday. So
God, I hope not.
I'm very worried about that because I mean,
Ray
Lewis already they took it out the store and Ray Lewis now has gone up like a few $100K.
Yeah.
So I'm very curious to see.
Yeah, it's out already. It lasted one day in the store. That was it.
Yeah, one day, and then we don't even know how long Ray Lewis is in the.
We don't even know how long
the LTDs are in the store for.
Wow! That's ridiculous. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So my biggest other second big gripe with it, outside of not being able to build these guys, there's no solo challenges to eventually get one for free. These are just limited. And again, if this was added on to another Monday program, that would have been fine. If they would have did this on Thursdays and we had Thursday limiteds again, no one would have said shit. Right? We would have said, hey, we got limiteds back on Thursdays. Here they are. They're cool. All right, whatever. But
to engage if you don't want to.
Right. To replace a full program with just limiteds on a day is a big misfire. And on top of it, that $50 pack for your chance to pull it doesn't guarantee you a program card. Yeah. It's a random ass 92.
But can they?
Sure they could. We had that with the first week of Legends. You were guaranteed a legend.
True.
First week with AKAs, guaranteed a full AKA.
It just feels like it's like, what even is this? It just doesn't even make sense. It's like, because if you're gonna treat it like an LTD, like a filler program, like in between the week, like every week, just like on a day of the week, if you're just gonna treat it like that, I don't think they need to guarantee you anything from the offer, right? Because it's an LTD. But now that we have two versions of this card, and there's no other way to get them other than packs, I guess you have to put them in there.
Yeah.
Like, there's no other way to get it.
Right. No, you can't do anything else. The only way you can hopefully get one is the pack one, and that's it. And I mean, regular store offer packs are all absolute garbage. So I mean, I don't know what
from regular pack. I don't know. I haven't seen them.
I think you can. Yeah, I think they're just regular limiteds. They can come out anything. But you literally put a pack in the store that doesn't, with the program logo on the front of it, that doesn't have the program card in it.
I wonder how many people opened it expecting to get one and this didn't read it.
Oh, I bet a lot. I bet a ton. I didn't realize it until afterwards. Like, I was talking to the guys from Mutt.gg, like, yeah, dude, doesn't even guarantee that. I'm like, oh, yikes. I don't know. So now we have less content every week already.
I was confused about like the pack. I'd say 50% at a 93. I really feel like it wasn't 50% at a 93.
No
I don't know
way.
if that's been changed, but I swear that like had to have been wrong.
It had to be.
Yeah, because there were nowhere near enough up on for the number of people that bought it. There's no way that it was a 50% chance. Yeah, that pack is legitimately gone. That's crazy sauce.
Yeah.
One day, $50 store offer, huh?
So that's just gonna be our new weekly content. I guess Team Diamond is gonna keep us busy for a little bit. We'll get into that soon, but right, I guess.
Yeah. We'll go into that next. Let me go into that right now, actually, because those. I mean, the other one's not really it's not a program. Not a program. It's weird. I don't know. God, just so many just weird ass things this year. You know what I mean? I'm like, what? I don't get it. I mentioned, I don't know. Well, all right. So good news finally on the last day of November. Team Diamonds. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, no. Brent just brought up a really good point. Somebody mentioned this in my chat the other day, and I almost threw up, but at the same time thought that it would be a really, really good idea. We'll show Team of the Weeks also here in a minute. Okay, so the Monday program doesn't suck as much if TBPs come back, and I hate that I just said that. Right? The Monday program doesn't suck as much if they brought back TBPs, which I don't want. Still, I don't want.
Right.
Still don't want it. But that could be... Actually, maybe I do, because my binder's still full. Go ahead and make training double. That'd be wild. Imagine just snipe everything on Saturday and sell it on Monday. God, I'd love everything. I like bring back TVPs. I'm over it all. Bring it back. What can go wrong at this point?
Really?
Yeah, right. Like, what are we gonna ruin? I don't. Training's at 8 right now. So how bad did we get?
And what's gonna change? Really, there's not really the odds still suck on every pack. All rerolls actually suck so bad. Like the only thing that I enjoy opening is mystery packs, but. Like you can't.
I don't even like doing those. Legend packs are gone out of them, so I don't even bother anymore.
Yeah, the odds on legend packs are pretty much non-existent.
I did some the other day because training was super, super low. I'm like, oh, good, 4 straight gold cards. Let me just quit forever. Let's pull up. We got record breakers out. Finally, a record breaker, huh?
They brought it back. Nice, Cowboy.
We got a record breaker. Duran Bland, 93 speed, 93 excel, 90 jump. 89 player rec, 85 man. A little tough.
It's pick artist for 0 AP too.
Pick artist for 0. Oh my god. Brandon Ayuk looks legit too. Let me pull down the goods here.
We'll get 2 angry.
Where's it? Where'd you see that says pick artist for 0?
It's in their tweets.
I know that's where I'm at.
And the ultimate, like at the top, record breaker drop land with the 0 AP pick.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, 0 AP pick artist tomorrow. Damn. We had way more record breakers this year, and this is the first one we dropped. For real, punk ass cowboy. Sorry.
Hey! He's gonna be the defensive player of the year.
He might be. Yeah, he might be. Hey, what does he have? 6 pick sixes now? 7? Something's ridiculous.
Broke the record. Yeah.
It's wild. Absolutely wild. But yeah, he's playing out of his mind. Way better than Trayvon Diggs ever would have. By the way. His bum ass.
Why is he? Are we guessing the LTs are staying at 92s now? We're not
I guess they're back. Yeah, it was just a one weekend thing.
LTDs were like 93s, and now they're back to 90. Like what?
I don't know.
All right, I really thought they were good. They were changing it up and making all LTDs one overall higher, but I guess not.
Yeah,
I thought so like too. That. Which I'm okay. I'm okay with them not. Yeah, I'm okay with them not.
I think they made the like Blitz LTDs and the cover vote LTDs higher overall because they knew they'd be like super duper expensive. So
yeah.
You feel a little bit better about spending $2 million on a card if it's a higher size.
Yeah, if it's overall. One overall higher than everybody else that can come out, that's facts.
Way better than everyone else.
I still hate it all. But all right, so that's pretty wild, man. I hope we get more records. There's been a lot of record breakers this year, all the time, right? Like I don't know. I will say this though too. By the way, offensive rookie of the year, CJ Stroud is going to be wild.
Card is going to be good.
He's going to be real good. There's no one else even close. Don't even add me. I don't care who your team is, who your rookie is. He's not CJ Stroud, so stop.
Are we getting 2 boosted players tomorrow?
We should. We should get 2 Barry cards and 2 Angry Who got it this week?
I think Cordero Patterson.
Yeah, I thought I saw CC say something about Cordero Patterson.
Okay.
I think with Patterson. I don't know who was last week though.
It's Jalen Warren, right?
Was it Warren last week?
I think it's Jalen Warren. Yeah.
Oh, maybe
Jalen Warren, Cordero Patterson, and then the 2 Barry boost cards. We'll see
who those are. Yeah.
Who those are? Yeah. I wouldn't be shocked if it was like Duran Bland. So that's pretty cool too.
Yeah, Duran Bland 95, 94 overall.
Yeah. I'm waiting for one now that the Bills have an offensive coordinator who isn't a complete idiot. And letting Josh kind of go do some things. 1 week, Allen's going to get a Angry Runs card, and he's going to be ridiculous, and I'm going to use it nonstop the rest of the year. It'll happen. It's got to happen. All right, cool. So we got that down to the week. Okay, I mean, whatever. We'll see. I also hated, by the way, during the Blitz program, another little pissy piece. The team week packs were week 10 only. Like, why do we care about that?
Yeah,
you changed it to week specific, and then you give me a pack for a week that I don't give a shit about, right? It's just dumb. Just a waste of time.
I was looking back at the Madden 23. I don't know, like, why couldn't they release just like a team of the week champion for 1,000 points,
right.
A full legend for 1,000 points?
Yeah.
And they just really I feel like it was just, they just took $50 and
does.
$100 bundles we've gone all year. Just
Right.
put them in the
They
store.
even could have
there
did
was
like
no-
89 plus packs for like 10,000 training, and people would have went nuts for it. Right. Like,
Like, dude,
Even if you don't want, even
Option.
if you don't want trading involved, just make it like 1,000 points, like Joe was saying. Like, dude, people would buy that way more
you
than they
got
would
it.
buy.
Like like, haven't they learned? Like, the offers that get bought are the cheap ones, or the 20, the 15, the 20, the $20
right.
offers.
I tell
like,
people
those are
all the
ones that get
time,
bought a ton.
you can nickel and dime me to death and I'll do it. Right. But the minute you're like $100, I'm like, no, wait, that's 20. I'll take 5 of them. Right. Like, that's how people's brain works.
Yeah.
Right. I will buy 5 things at $20 way more willingly than I do buy one thing for 100.
Yep.
It's just, like I said, for a company that wants to make money, they're really bad at it sometimes.
They drop the ball.
Yeah. And they still make a ton of money, but I swear to God, I could double it in 1 year. Honest to God, I feel like I could double, maybe even in 6 months. But is what it is. All right, let's go back to, all right, next up. Diamonds. Actually, mega sniping tomorrow for Angry Runs players, by the way. I know a lot of people have 2, if not 4, 89 plus or 90 plus Angry Runs players in their binder, in their unopened packs ready to go. So we'll see. Okay, diamonds. The big news for the week.
Yep.
The big piece, the piece that everyone's been waiting for since launch day, even though as much as I tell them it is no longer a launch program, so stop treating it as such. It is a mid-year program.
Whatever they feel like it. It
yeah.
seems like at this point.
Yeah. It just keeps getting later and later. So stop. Don't treat it as a launch program anymore. It is a mid-season program from now on. So sell your golds when they're expensive and just get out of everything.
No.
I had guys complaining yesterday that they started investing for diamonds before most feared, and they just got hosed on it all. So tough move. All right, let's just talk not so much players themselves, because there's a billion to pick from, right? So it doesn't matter. But what do we think the overalls are going to be? What do we think the champion's going to be? What type of sets are we looking at? Like, is it too late for people to buy stuff now? How are we feeling for Thursday?
I know you're gonna think I'm a hypocrite a little bit, but I hope they copy and paste it from last year. I'm gonna be honest, because I'm kind of worried that they're just gonna drop like almost like a Division Dynasty kind of thing, where like 5 cards or whatever it is, like a regular set, and I don't want that. I'd rather have it like just make it like last year or like previous.
I'll make
years.
it like 590s to build it like out of nowhere. Like they're 90, they're next set of 93s, and just it's like 590s. Here you go, build it.
Yeah. I'd rather have like what it was, like the collecting mode kind of thing, the collecting program that we
right
like we missed. I have a fear that I don't know. Go ahead.
My fear is they go like back. They go to like some baby cards, like they drop 5, like an 84, an 85, an 86, 87, 88 for like one team, and like it's just a normal program.
Right.
It's completely changed what Team Diamonds like is. But yeah, I think I'm pretty sure we're gonna get 92s. I mean, I don't really think the overall matters that much. So I'm pretty sure also we're getting Zero Chill next Thursday, earliest we've ever gotten Zero Chill. The MCS event, which I'm pretty sure they'll do reveals on, I think it's next Wednesday.
Perfect.
So I'm under the impression, we're gonna probably see this is the last week of 92s, with next Thursday starting that new overall phase of 93s. Set requirements wise, I know, Adam, you want them to be like more specific cards, like you need this card, or I think they're gonna go more along the lines of the divisional dynasty, like the 88 path, where it's just like 80 to 81 Bears cards. You need like 6 of them, and then they're gonna they're staggered up to like probably 88. Maybe there's an 89 overall requirement, but I mean last year.
And I'm okay with that.
That's all. I think they have to do that because I don't think there's enough supply in the market, and even like another onto that is the split markets. Like if they do individual specific player requirements, I mean, do PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and PC, like they might not be able to. They're toast. And I think it's a lot easier for them to do that. For the sets, I think prepping wise, you can still. I think it's always. I've learned like over the past years, like you can go and start prepping, months in advance for team. Like the best thing to do is just wait until they actually announce it, and then start buying. Like there really has only been one type of card that has gone up since, or 2 types of cards that have gone up since the announcement. That's divisional dynasties. They haven't even gone up that much. Like I was buying them all week, and I had a hunt. Yeah, they've gone up like 5K. I had a hunch when TJ kind of mentioned the new promo and they did the whole special stream. They announced it last Wednesday. I'm like, I have a strong feeling it's Team Diamonds. I think I think they've had this Team Diamonds thing planned since Divisional Dynasties. When TJ mentioned, he's mentioned like Divisional Dynasties is not Team Diamonds. I think at that point they had Team Diamonds, like it was in the works. That was probably when they were working on it.
That's what I was saying.
So I had a strong. So I was buying like Divisional Dynasties is my like big investment. I have like over 100 of them that I was buying for like 50K over the weekend. They're at like 55, 58K, but like you could still easily get them 50K. And then Team Builders
go up if you need them.
Team Builders jump from like, 15, 17 to like 20, 25. But you could build those things for 20K if you want.
Right.
Yeah, you could definitely still prep. I think prepping for Team Diamonds is overrated a little bit because we don't know what's going to happen. I mean, they seriously can screw everybody over and release new baby cards that go into the sets. And it's like, damn, all that work you put in, you're screwed. The one thing I like about Team Diamond investing this year is that if they were to screw us over, like if you're buying 84s, 85, 86s, 87s, for example, I mean, those do build. Like that's the one great thing about this year is like those will build 89, 90, and 91 cards.
Right.
So like you can just, if nothing happens, you get screwed, just put them into sets and liquidate that way. A fun way yesterday that I rinsed my golds and my low leads. I wanted to get my binder empty going into Blitz, which I'm glad I did because my binder is almost full again. Mystery packs aren't that bad right now.
No, they're not.
You can get them for around 10 per 9.5, so they're like 30 to 35,000 coins. And unless you pull the 70, like almost the 70 plus, every pack you open, you're going to be getting 5 or 6 78 plus rated players.
Right.
And for me, that had a binder empty of 78, 79 golds, which I don't think golds are going to be involved. However, you might need golds if Team Builders are involved. 78, 79 golds are going to go up in price.
Yeah.
It's a pretty efficient way. If, like, let's say Team Builders are involved, Divisional Dynasty cards are involved. And with Team Builders, you need 70, 79s, 80, 81s, 82, 83s. If all those cards realistically go to like a 4,000 to 5,000 value mark, you're getting most of the value back on the mystery pack. Like, yeah, if they don't move and gold cards stay at 1,000, you're gonna lose. But if they go up in price to 3, 4, 5K, it's not like it's more just it's a more fun, efficient way to stack your binder on 78 through 82 overall cards.
Yeah.
Instead of going out and just buying 280s, like mystery packs aren't the worst thing to do. So I opened like 4 to 5 mil and I pulled out an 89 and 88 and I felt pretty good about what I got back. And yes, I'm relying on the low overall cards to get value on Thursday, but it wasn't the worst thing. So that's been a little fun aspect. And mystery packs again on Thursday, if those cards do go up, I don't think training will move that much. Like mystery packs could be pretty decent on Thursday as well. If there's a lot of like, especially if there's like rare, if they actually do require the individual cards and there's some kicker 78, like dude, mystery packs might be really, really good on Thursday.
Yeah.
And that's like the first time we've just
opening
them.
I have two crazy theories right now. One, just by peeking around the auction house a little bit, try to get like an idea of what I thought would be coming out. So I originally didn't think golds were going to be a part of it, right? It seems way too late in the year for golds to be a part of it. Yeah. Until I started looking at some teams, like the Bengals, right? If we're thinking like, typically it'd be like, what, like 586 to 87s, right? Like 584, 85, something like that. You just stack them all up and go. Okay. On the auction house right now, there are 6 Bengals 86 players. One of them's a limited. That's it. They only have 86, 87s. There's no 86s either. I go down to 84, 85s for Bengals players. Right now, there are 15, all 85s. There's no 84s. I go down to 82s. There's 11 82s, no 83s.
So last year, Team Diamonds were 92s, right? I know they were like 2 overalls higher than they would have been, but they needed golds.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if to fill some of these out, it may actually be, like you said, like the 75 to 79 golds. If it's going to take gold, it's going to be, I think, a large gap. But it's weird. It's weird that like and they're not the only ones either. Like I'm flipping around some of these teams, just like 86, 87s, because they're kind of like my like go-to grab, honestly, because like they're like my double stack. Like 86s are good because if they go into the sets, they're gonna go up. If Diamond Dynasty goes into them, they go up again. You know what I mean? I'm like, and I'm getting them for like 15,000, right? So they're like nothing at all.
And they build, and then 89s go up on Thursday. 86s build 89s.
So 86s are like my clear all. If you buy a bunch of 86s, you're covered 3 ways from Sunday. But I'm switching through Giants. There's 9 80s, not even. There's 3 86s on the block. Eagles are a big team right now, right? Too?
Dude,
There's
there's
fucking
just not, there's no
6.
supply.
Right? Yeah, I'm sitting here. I'm like, what are we gonna do with this? Raiders are a big team too. Raiders have a bunch of 86s. It's just wild.
I don't know if this means anything, but remember it got delayed. Team Diamonds got delayed last year because of the hurricane first, and then it was because they needed a title update for the sets.
Yeah.
Because the sets, they changed the sets. I don't think the sets were supposed to be like what they were last year. I think they were supposed to be like more specific cards, but then they changed it to like some wild cards. I think that was
the wild cards were actually broken. The wild cards were actually broken.
Right,
remember that?
They were, yes.
Remember that?
Yeah.
So I have a feeling there's gonna be probably a little bit more wild cards
slots.
Do you think it's just like random 86s, like any 86, any 88s?
I mean,
I don't think for everything. I think there's gonna be a mix
last year. I'm pretty sure that's what it was last year. I mean, it was half. Like it was
half, right?
Like it was like half and half.
Yeah,
it's probably going to be the same thing as last year.
There was wild cards. There was specific, and then there was team specific. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, I think I actually, dude, I
gotta go back and check.
I have a picture.
I don't know. Yeah, who's got the link to the Mud.gg article that showed me the sets? I know
they don't show the sets there, unfortunately.
What's that?
Last one. It didn't have the sets last time.
Oh no. Okay.
I can't get the image.
Yes. Okay. So some were wild cards, some weren't. Okay. Yeah, maybe a lot. Either way, like, I don't know. If this is the first time I've been happy my binder's full, and you bet your ass by the end of Sunday it'll be at like my starting lineup, and that's it. Right? Like I
doubt that.
I think I will. Well, yeah, that's facts. Well, so here's my deal though. So some things are still wild, right? Like let's talk the other side of this too, right? So like the other good side of Blitz is because nothing really happened. Some of these cards still stayed stupidly priced. AKAs, I don't know about you, bro. Like dumb good this year. Like we even through Blitz. I mean,
yeah, I sold a bunch of stuff. AKAs.
Yeah, those are DRC sets all weekend.
Yeah, same.
Exactly.
DRC's still right now the cheapest one up is $390. I know he's a pain in the ass. So you got to buy a bunch of 83s or 85s to build his set. But easy coin maker. But even like Sauce Gardner still at $230, still workable.
Yeah, no.
Right? Like there's a ton of sets out there that are still super easy to go ahead and do. So worst case scenario, if once I go through, I'll take all of my gold trash. If I have to, I'll trade them all up to 82, 83s and then build Sauce Gardners and DRCs until I'm blue in the face. If Blitz sucks and I can't, you know what I mean? Like I'll sell off what I can out of the sets, everything like 80 plus maybe. And then at all my golds, I'll probably literally throw all into 82s unless I hit some random kickers and punters and whatnot. Also, right now, before the sets come out, I swear to God, if you guys are not selling off your frigging golds that are selling for 70 to 80,000 coins because people are dumb and trying to prep for this, sell it off now. I sold a gold yesterday for 100,000 coins because
you're
people
gonna get banned.
I know, that's what I'm afraid of. But they're out there. They're out there.
On my account.
Well, didn't you buy a thing? Didn't you sell your Ray Lewis for like 3?
Oh, I've had a few like crazy flips last week. The first night of Blitz or the second night of Blitz. No, it was the first night of Blitz. I bought Nolan Smith for 3.3 mil and sold him for 4.4 mil.
Damn.
In an hour. And then 15 minutes later, when the 10 p.m. offer hit, he went down to 1.9 mil.
Yeah.
So and then I bought him for 1.9. I was terrified. I made like 1.5 mil off of flipping Nolan Smith throughout the weekend.
Nice.
The Ray Lewis I bought for 2, and then I somehow got like one of the most expensive sales. I sold for 3.6, which was crazy. Nice. So, but yeah.
Yeah, there was some wild stuff over the weekend, man. It's been just little.
There were like it was boring from a pack standpoint, but the opportunity was still there this weekend, and like. We roll around this Thursday to harvest and 89s go up to 100K. Like we're gonna.
He might be cooking,
right? Yeah, like I made as boring as it was. Like I thought I did really really well during Blitz, and especially
I
with
bought a bunch of that. Like I was like at some point I was like, you know what, 75,000. Like I'm gonna be kicking myself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They go to 100K, and I was like, no, I can't buy them unless they're 70.
Yeah,
I bought them at 75.
That's what I'm saying. Like the first night, I was like, okay, I'm only buying them if they're 65K. Then they went up to 75K. I'm like, I'm not gonna buy them. Like, but like. Why can't I buy them? That's what like I was asking my chat. Like, why can't I just buy these for 75? Like we know they're probably gonna go up to 90, 95, maybe 100 if the champions are good. Like,
good,
right?
I got coins. Like, I'm just gonna go out and buy them. Like,
yeah,
you know,
and that's what
over everything.
Yeah, I try to convey that to. I had the same exact thought process as we're seeing them all at 72, just floating there forever. I'm like, they're all gonna go. Like, what's the like? They're selling at 80 right now. If I'm buying them at 72 by getting one filter, they don't go down on Thursday, right? There's no shot they go down on Thursday.
This is the cheapest overall one. We know that they're going to go into sets on Thursday. This is the cheapest we've been able to buy a overall piece going to a Thursday content. The last cheapest one was, I believe it was Ultimate Kickoff, 85 overalls. We were buying for like 80K.
Right.
And even those like they went up to 90K, but like, this is the cheapest. And like, we're building like, dude, there's the night. Patrick Surtain is still going for like 350K. And we're building
really good,
the new Harvest cards for like 350, 360.
Right.
So, I mean, we might not like, because it is going to be, it's a pretty square investment. Like a lot of people are going to have 89s going into this Thursday.
Right.
So it's probably like, I've always said like, they're probably capped at 100. I'm hoping for 90K. So I make like 8 to 9K per card.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's still like and you have also like, who knows, maybe those individual cards go into Team Diamond sets.
Right.
So
I'm still thinking the max is 88 in the Team Diamond sets if they're 92s, but you never know.
Yeah. Either way, like I said, like a lot of the stuff that you do, like if you just hold this week, like you're not going to lose, right? It's not. And if you are going to lose, like you're going to buy with enough volume where you're not going to lose on everything. So you're going to be kind of set. You know what I mean? It's a weird week, man. Harvest. I don't know, man.
Harvest will be
Tuesday.
92. We know that. There's no way they're going 93s this week.
No.
I mean, I think that was proven for the most feared. Everyone most feared part 3. Oh, they're going to 91s. They're going to 91s. I'm like, dude, they don't change when they drop the field pass.
About a lot.
They don't change, and they even dropped the part 4 90 overalls.
Even if they did, so even if they did go to 93s, right? Let's just say Wild, they're like, let's just do something to mess with people this time. I don't think it then takes 90s to build because there's not 90s in the program. They would have to. It wouldn't be part 2 then. It would just be a whole new program.
Exactly.
At worst case, then it would take like 89s to build, which cool.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm fine with that too. They're still going to spike up because people then have to buy more, which puts less on the block because there's already not a ton out there. At most, I think at best you see it would be a 93 limited. But with the team of the week tomorrow being 92s, I still don't see that happening.
Yeah. I forgot to mention, by the way, the main thing I really did during Blitz, and I guess it was mainly Sunday and Monday, I did buy a ton of the Blitz 88 through 91s, an absolute ton of those, and they're looking pretty good. I guess that was to add to the enjoyment factor of Blitz, at least on Monday. Monday was great. Yesterday was great, man. Like I streamed for, I didn't even mean to stream for that long. I streamed for like 3-4 hours, and I was just like buying cards the entire time.
Right.
That's what I felt like Blitz should have been for 4 days straight.
It usually is. This is why it was so weird, because it was just a a non-event weekend for most people. Just weird. Yeah. I will harp on this too, by the way, even though it's over with. A lot of your limiteds. I mean, there's so many limiteds at 400K right now that I feel like if you're not invested in, but like rocking these guys, your starters, I don't know. I can't lose. Press it anymore, right? Like,
I was gonna say one thing about Blitz too. The LTDs did go up on Thursday and Friday. Like Bijan went all the way up to 8. Before now, Bijan's in the gutter, but like LTDs going into Christmas day, I've got like the green light on them because I mean Edrin James went from 550. I sold him for 750. Bijan went up. I actually sold my Bijan at 700. He went up 100K. He went up even more. I know Joey Porter Jr. Sorry if my dogs are barking. Joey Porter Jr. went up to like 850K, and then I mean even Brian Dawkins, I think over the weekend was like back up to 2.5 mil. Something crazy. So LTDs did a really, really good job of like that buyback team period. They did go up in price.
Right.
So,
that's good to know.
Something to think about going into Christmas. Yeah, like Blitz is always the test period. Like I want to see, do they go up in price? Okay, they went up in price.
Yeah, and then, I can still pull the trigger on them and go nuts on Zero Chill, which should be. I mean, we got 5 minutes left before we go in. What froze? Joe's still there. We can still hear you. You got us?
Yeah, I see Joe.
Joe just froze, so he just got dropped. We'll see if he jumps back in. Oh, there he is. He's back. Okay. All right. So we got 5 minutes left. I'm trying to clear my head of all the doom and gloom from Blitz and not hate everything content related this year, which sucks. I actually still really, really enjoy gameplay this year. Man, like, what? Just convince me somehow that presents won't be the worst thing I've ever seen in what?
Well, the one good thing about it is that I don't think they're gonna be limited now. Like you can't have more than 200 items in your unopened packs or whatever.
They increased that?
Well, yeah, because now they're like specific. It's yeah, you can have like the same amount of packs. One, how's that? How do I explain it? Like, so a medium present, if you have like 20 of them, it counts as one in your
Oh,
packs.
okay. So they
Exactly.
stacked them now.
Kind of thing,
Okay,
yeah.
I was wondering why, because I have like 40 unopened Twitch packs, and when I open up, it says I have like 22 unopened packs. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I'm looking at 40 right now. Okay,
Yeah,
so
like,
they're
if you go-
stacked. That's really
Yeah.
good. That's okay. That makes more sense now.
You see what I mean there? Like,
Yeah.
you kind of see, like, it says I have 14 unopened, but I have way more than that.
Right. Okay.
So-
Okay. That makes more sense then. Okay, so
I'm
that's
hoping,
a bonus.
even if that's 200, like you could still have like a crap ton.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
categorized. There you go. I can't even use my words. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. Okay,
yeah,
relax
yeah.
before.
Gotcha.
relax.
This is about as clear as the Blitz schedule that released.
For real.
That thing gave me a migraine trying to figure that out for 5 minutes.
I don't think they figured it out either.
Okay. I mean, what do we think? I mean, do we think there's no way presents are gonna be worth it? Yeah.
Yeah, I've already accepted the presents probably are going to be an L. I was telling my chat that, like, usually it's like Christmas is like you gain coins, and Easter you just lose coins if you
Right.
put coins into eggs. I'm kind of accepted that Christmas presents this year, even though I will still put a ton of coins into them.
Cool.
Yeah, they're probably going to be probably going to lose like 5-ish, 10-ish mil. I'm already expecting that, so we'll see.
Yeah.
You think a big market crash though this year?
Oh,
'Cause there's no
absolutely.
TVPs?
Yeah.
Always. Always. It's the last. It's not the last big, but it's the second to last like giant program, right? So people just kind of go all. A lot of people quit the game after that because Super Bowl's not far behind that. So like,
right,
player base drops off to like half by the end of Zero Chill.
We'll see. I wonder if EA feels the pressure about Blitz maybe not, being that good and the money not being spent. Maybe they go all. I mean, I don't know. I say they go all for Zero Chill, but
I know. But what is all out? They just make extravagant presents $10 a piece in the store. Like, I don't know what all out means anymore.
And it's always great too. They're gonna work in the game for like 2 weeks, then go take a month-long vacation. That's always great.
Yeah.
So
we'll see. It sucked. I hate being like this down on content, but man, like Blitz just put such a shit taste in my mouth. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still loaded with coins, right? I still have like every player that I actually really want on the squad. Gameplay I don't mind. Other than I hate these turducken house rules. I played like 5 games. I think I'm done already.
I mean, the market right now is the market work to do right now is in its prime. That's what I'm looking at.
Right.
Maybe the menus as a whole aren't fun. Not that much to do, but the market, man, like there's everyone right now is prepping for Team Diamonds. It's always a fun period, and this is the second stream all year. I'm firing up Thursday morning whenever Team Diamonds content goes live. So I'm happy at least for this week.
I'll be in a good spot because I'm gonna have this surgery right in the middle of Zero Chill, and I will have 90 days of sitting on my ass, not being able to move. So I'll be here a lot. We may even just do 24-hour streams, but I'll just leave the camera on because I can't move. So like, might as well just lay there. I'll stream for like 92 hours straight, and just like y'all gonna watch me sleep after I take my Valium and pass out.
I just like there's just not enough. I just hope there's stuff to do, right? At least the next starting on Thursday, the next week should be fun to engage with.
Yeah, and then going into going into Zero Chill and stuff, like maybe buying 90s this weekend, hopefully, maybe some training.
Right.
I don't know about you guys, but going into Zero, I'm sort of banking on them not releasing presents like the first week. And I'm hoping to buy training the first week of Zero Chill because it always drops after the overall boost instead of buying it before.
Well, I hope that happens again
for mystery, but we'll see.
I hope that happens again. I hope that they don't release presents right away and the mass panic happens and everybody sells everything off for the cheapest training we've ever seen. Not that it's at 10.9 right now, so like I don't know, it's already cheap enough in my brain to.
And it also Zero Chill. Like if it starts next week, this is the earliest we've ever seen Zero Chill start.
Good because it's the latest we've ever seen Harvest go.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Well, no. Did we get Christmas on the 7th last year?
No, it was the second week of December because last year the week before was I'm pretty sure it was
okay, so it was the 8th, but I
don't know if the days were messed up, but like I know we had team builders and I think
We had Team Affinity on the 6th and then Zero Chill on the 8th.
Oh, we did. I mean, they would have
No.
Zero Chill really early. Oh, maybe
Yeah, I mean, it's usually
It was still- I think it was the
three
second
week,
week.
4-part program, right? It's like the 3 releases and I think Out of Position are coming back though, which I'm stoked about. With next
well,
week's
they said
MCS player
they-
being out of
yeah.
position, I 100% we're getting out of position players for Zero
Or
Chill.
no, sorry, I was missed just because Blitz and Harvest and everything were like, I forgot
It was
everything
still
was like
second week
later
of. It was the second week of
Yeah.
December though.
Yeah.
It was spent some time. My bad, yeah,
I don't know. At a minimum, you'll have a lot of selling to do in your binder, a lot of sets to be done.
Yeah.
So at least we'll have things to do for at least the next, I don't know, 2 weeks, and then Zero Chill will be
Hopefully
here, and then
present.
all new stuff to do.
Yeah, I hope presence is good. Hopefully, because there's gonna be it's not. I don't think Zero Chill is gonna be just like a copy and paste. I think there's gonna be a bunch of other stuff. I think there'll be probably a head-to-head event, things like that. I think there'll be plenty of things to do.
Yeah,
But
if they bring in
before
a
we
head-to-head
go-
event, that'll be decent.
Before we go,
we'll get that.
who's your Team Diamond master prediction?
Mine, okay. I have a little. I was all aboard Tom Brady. Tom Brady was like my team master, but I think he's gonna get a cover athlete, cover star card now. I actually don't want it to be a quarterback because I think that will ruin half of the cover star program. So I am fingers crossed that it is not a quarterback.
Yeah.
I also don't think it could be a receiver. The speed difference would be too much in game. I think we're going defense, and I think it's either gonna be a linebacker or a defensive back. I was talking with Kale and Gabagool. We were kind of on the thinking of we actually think it's a middle line. We think it's a middle linebacker with lurk artists for 0 AP.
Chaz, bring him back.
Ryan Shazier.
Yeah, that's
Dick
what I
Buckus
want.
was another name. I don't really have a prediction. Honestly, I don't. I've been thinking. I don't want a quarterback. That's all. I don't want a quarterback.
Right.
I think we'll ruin the cover star. I think we'll ruin the cover star program.
Yeah, same with running back, right?
Yeah,
I feel like quarterback and running back kills the cover athlete, but that would
as a defense player.
That would fit on par. I'm with you. I don't want either one of those positions as much as I would love. Honestly, I love I don't know, another Bo Jackson. I know he's already got an 88, but 88 feels like a long time ago.
There's a group of players that are low, like Jerry Rice, Deion Sanders, Bo Jackson, Sean Taylor. I could see them getting their second card.
That was my other one that I thought was Sean Taylor. Oh man, who did I have queued up before? They won't though. No, he's got another.
You guys think they're going to be current players, or are they going to be like half and half? Or are they going to be
I hope they're all
past.
I hope they're all past players. I do.
See.
Just
honestly,
all the division dynasty, all the other team affinity stuff is current players. So I really hope Team Diamond stay past. But
yeah,
maybe. I don't know. JP's got a good point. Just make it a Justin Tucker, and then everybody can be mad together.
I just hope it's not something who's it's not gonna be worth it to do. They just have to make it a good player that people need / want.
I mean, it would be good though. Give me a Justin Tucker with a Madden 19 ability where you could adjust the sliders to make kick power 100. You can kick 100-yard field goals. In MUT games, that was prime Madden, boys. Prime Madden. Y'all talk about glitches now, man. We used to be able to kick 104-yard field goals and no problem. Days were different. Y'all haven't had a fall forward glitch in a long, long, long time. I want to talk about glitches in gameplay. We're fine. We're in a real good spot here. We're not sacking the quarterback for a 6-yard gain anymore. Thank God. I don't know. I do think I'm with you though. I think a free safety with a couple knockouts for 0 would be wild.
Yeah, that'd be
right. If you had a deep out and deep in for 1 AP total, sign me up. That's a 5 million coin card all day.
We'll see. I feel like I've been disappointed. I think Team Diamonds. Dude, I was looking back at Team Diamonds from Madden 20, Madden 21. Dude, those cards that the actual players, not the master, were so good. And I feel like the past 2 years, the players, the names haven't been that bad, but going back to last year, of course, Team Diamond 2 wasn't we don't even want to talk about it. It doesn't exist.
Please don't.
But Team Diamond 1 was those names were good, but the cards were a little bit meh. And when the cards are going to be expensive, it's okay to make them the best card at every position because they're going to be 600, 700, 800K.
Yeah, no, exactly.
So, yeah, and going back to Madden 22, especially when they released the 95 Team Diamonds, those cards weren't even the highest overalls available at the time. And then when they released the 90 overalls part 1, those weren't the highest overalls available at the time. So I really want to see them. Like, these are really like the last batch of 92 overalls. Like, make them really good. Like, I want these
agree with
cards
you.
to be
Right.
relevant throughout the month of December because
Yes.
they're gonna be expensive. Make them really, really good.
Not only
So-
expensive, but these sets typically take a long ass time to complete. Like, it's not. This isn't just
Yeah.
a log in and do the set and you're done. I'm like, if you're missing 4 cards, that could be a 45-minute venture to get them. You know what I mean? Like, that's
Yeah.
And there's no trade block this year either.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
So you
gone.
can't
And then
take,
there's
like, a
no,
full-
not even that. Old sets are gone, so you can't even like just build other stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Team Diamonds is gonna be an experience this year. I really think.
Yeah.
I think there's gonna be certain cards in every set that are like 84 overall headliner Jordan Love is gonna be 100,000 coins because
Right.
nobody can get him.
yeah,
You know
that's
what?
why I
That
don't
might
think.
actually move the market though, because people might have to be forced to open mystery packs.
Only mystery packs
Yeah.
won't be that bad on Thursday. I really
Right.
think so.
Right.
It's be fun. It's gonna be a
Yeah,
fun
unstoppable.
Thursday.
The only
And
one you can
Harvest.
still build a ton of is AKAs. You can at least still build 80s
Yes.
through 85s. AKAs are your go-to, unless because that program's now over with, they kill that on Thursday, and
So
they'll,
then
I
Stop,
literally
is
lose my mind.
Unstoppable. I think Unstoppable has like an 80 set. They have an 80 set, an 84 set. And
Yeah,
they have
it's
a
a
good
couple.
amount of cards through teams, but like the ultimate kickoff, the camp. If they require a specific ultimate kickoff Campus Hero headliner cards, dude, those things are going to be so rare. Like, I don't even know. Remember how last year in the exchange sets you couldn't actually pull a certain type of card? Like the
Right.
80 when Team Diamonds dropped last year, if you opened the 86, 87, you'd pull Core Elite or an ultimate kickoff pretty
Yeah.
much. You
Right.
couldn't pull a legend, you couldn't pull a team of the week or anything like that, and that's why those cards were super expensive.
Right.
We'll see. You know
Yeah.
what? An actual TVP, no platinum, dropping Thursday would be pretty cool.
They
Where they,
fun.
you get like an 82 plus
A
of
random
like any
player
older
back?
promo. Yeah, I mean,
Remember
Hey,
they did
why
that
not?
They did that back in what, Madden 20, Madden 19.
Yes,
They
we had
that,
a
Team
Diamond
Team
juice
Diamond
set
reroll. Yeah.
reroll. That was fun.
Yeah, you put in a couple
made so many
cards, you
coins
got a
off that.
Team Diamond card. You got a card guaranteed to go into the Team Diamond set.
One of the
Yeah.
sets,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
I thought that was so cool. Like, I made so many coins off that.
Yeah, that was cool. Hopefully we get either way. Like I said, I'm doing sets and burning off my binder all weekend, as much as I can. I'm over having a full
this will be
binder,
fun.
and then
This is the true Blitz.
I just
week
wonder if like
of-
they thought this through. If they thought this
Yeah.
program through enough, and they're like they know that the markets are dry.
I'm hoping this has been. I really feel like
That's
this
my
has been
worry.
in the works for like 3-4 weeks a month, and we're getting a
Hope
whole
you're right.
special stream revolved around it.
yeah. When is that stream? Is it tomorrow night?
It's tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow night. Like I'm fingers crossed. I hope we get. I would really love to see a head-to-head event around Team Diamonds. Like you get. I would love to see like a solo challenge. Give a random BND full Team Diamond player. I'd love to see a head-to-head event. Give a random BND if you want. If you want to really get a random BND Team Diamond card. Team Diamonds to me, why I get so hyped about it is the potential for it, for market, cards, everything. It's so big.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna get let down, but like I feel like it's hard. It's hard to screw up Team Diamonds. They did it last time with Team Diamonds 2.
Yeah.
But it's hard to screw up. And even Team Diamonds 2 dropped
there was
right
still
after
stuff to do.
Easter. And I remember doing sets. I remember doing Team Diamond sets the night of Easter all night. And it was really good. It's just really good for the binder. It's really good for the market, really good for packs. It's good for
Right.
everything.
Things to do.
So
Yeah,
we'll see.
I will say
We'll
this:
see
I'm
tomorrow
only
night.
building players that I can just click on and build. If I don't have any, if I'm missing a card in that set, I'm selling every piece off. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not buying cards to put into sets this weekend. I can't. Binder's got to go.
I'm still deciding on if I want to go buy every card. Like, I mean, I have a lot in my binder, but like go buy every gold in the game, so I'm like prepared for everything. Because I don't know, I kind of want to stream all Thursday and just try to do the sets and everything. We'll see. Even
I
though
feel like you
I
can be
always
like
say
if
to
you're
myself,
prepped,
it's
I think you can make even if you like overbuy. I think you're still like in great shape.
Yeah.
I think if you
We'll see, man.
overbuy, like you buy everything, I think you could still like quick sell the other stuff off and open mystery packs and still make out
Yeah.
like crazy.
Probably, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just not gonna do it because I don't have that much time to fit into that. But yes,
Yeah, no, me neither. I can't. I'm like, I can't be bothered. I've got Call of Duty to play. I'm gonna tearing stuff up. Zombies is super fun. But all right, any last minute questions or comments there, gentlemen, before we dip out for the night?
I think we covered most of the questions that were on the tweet I put out.
Okay.
They said like what overalls. We already talked about that. Yeah, I think that's it.
That's it. That's everything. All right, cool.
Hey, yeah, we went over an hour, so we're good.
All right, good. Yeah. It's good to be back. We missed a couple weeks. It's good to jump back in and fill it all out. Yeah, we'll see how this all shakes out tomorrow night. I see it right now. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. is the special stream. I'm sure each and every one of us will be on at some capacity.
I'm gonna do a little reaction stream. So
yeah, I'll be on too, buying up what I can and getting stuff out. Especially if there's no low golds, I'm doing them sets early to get rid of them, minus the crazy ones that are still like 100K. Why did I shave? Because I had to go back into work, man. Once I put that uniform on, I got to shave. But no shave K's coming back for 3 whole damn months. Y'all about to see the full off beard. You won't even be able to tell me and Adam apart since I put a beanie on. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna be sitting here with a beanie on and a jar of maple syrup next to me, and y'all ain't gonna know who's who. But all right, everybody, gentlemen, I appreciate you guys. Chat, we appreciate the heck out of you guys. We'll see you guys again back here next week. If you don't catch, I'm sure Adam tomorrow morning. Yes.
Yeah, for a little bit. Yep.
All right, cool. Yeah, and then Joe and I'll be on tomorrow night. Make sure you guys pop in and say hi. You guys have a good rest of your evening. Hey, love you. Bye.